I just want to let you know, I'm sorry we're running late. It is my fault. We were talking to a thumbnail people who creates the most amazing thumbnails for the most hydrated community on the interweb. And she's at a varsity game. And I was like, what's varsity? I was like, is that like a team? Because just being homeschooled, I guess that's like a thing in high school that you do when you're really good at something. And they're like, oh, look at that. And, you pick something up every single day. So, as long as I'm learning something today and I can tell you guys don't do what I did, you're learning with me. So I feel pretty good about that. And I got some super secret sauce I'm going to be working on this week. I'm going to release it for you guys. That's going to be pretty good. And then me and Trent were talking about our super secret website that we're getting ready to launch. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. And guys, merch is so close now. It's right around the corner. I'm so happy we got our EIN number done. And we're going to bounce so hard, so quick. We're going to bring the whole market up with us like it's a bull run. All right, here we go. Bull run!
In crypto, speed matters, but trust matters more. At Caleb & Brown, you're never on your own. We connect you with your own personal broker and a 24/7 team, ready to help you buy, sell, or swap over 250 digital assets with one flat, transparent fee. No spreads, no slippage, no hidden costs. Get the best market prices through deep, aggregated liquidity executed by our professional trading desk. Your funds are secured with institutional-grade cold storage for total peace of mind. Track every move in real time with our intuitive client portal, anywhere, anytime. Whether you're trading as an individual, trust, or business, we give you speed, security, and peace of mind. Thousands of clients in over 100 countries already trust Caleb & Brown. Visit calebandbrown.com and start your personalized crypto journey today.
So thank you everybody for coming on in today. Let's get to the most hydrating part. Welcome in, guys, to another episode of Blockchain Brew Show. Guys, if we could get some likes in here, smash that golden like button and maybe the trend will appear, guys. Let's get to that, man. We also have the subscribe button here, your ring-a-ding-ding and your ring-a-ding-ding. And with that subscribe button, you can locate us over there. Locate us at YouTube over there and us at Kick and Rumble over here, and right there smack in the heart, that is where the X factor is. That brings in that little heart symbol thingy bobber in the corner. Guys, tell me you haven't seen such a nice head of hair as this, man. Look at that hair, man. It's nice. Just a couple grays in there, but it's a full head coming on in, man. Tell me you ain't jealous of this. Look, I can do it flat. I can wear it flat and still look good, and I can also just whip it up, man. Jimmy Neutron style, yeah. No product in it. That's all natural, baby. How many other people can do that? Come on, man. Got my Pluto Alliance on here. Let's go, PA. Woo! And, yeah, welcome in. Right here. We'll go through the little welcome bobber over here. We'll get it look good and nice. Today, guys, I have the one and only most hydrated beverage on YouTube. I got my glass right here. It's a pretty nice glass. And what do I have today? I have proudly. Oh, hey, I told you we'd get him in here, guys. I knew you guys smashed the like button. He just would appear like a genie out of nowhere. Just a Trentinator. Welcome in.
Yes, sir.
I just want to let you know that I ordered from Liquor Bros a few months ago and got some Muff whiskey. And they just hit me up if they have a deal on TH Taylor. And they're like, you should get this, and you get this and this one too. And I was like, oh, that's pretty nice. I should send this to Trent because he loves that THE Taylor E.
Yeah, that's right, man. Colonel E.H. Taylor.
Yeah, that's right.
Got my Great Wall of Taylor in the back. And on the back of the bottles, it says, it's not accidental, it's fundamental.
Or
Kind
actual
of like
purpose.
your success in crypto.
Yeah. Success or not, man, we're just here to have fun, dude.
Yes,
So what I got today is a proudly crafted, humbly offered Perfreum beer. If you ever had it, or if you haven't had it, you can get it at Costco. At least my Costco. It says Crush West Coast Indian Pale Ale. This West Coast IPA features Crush, nicknamed the fruit cocktail of hops, punchy aromas, and tangerine, peach, and mango pair perfectly with a crisp West Coast IPA base. Totally crushable. It says Crush WC IPA. Coming in at 6.9%. You know, it's a nice looking can. I like it better when I can peel the whole label off because I like sticking them on my wall, but this one's not label peeling. I can only get like this little rainbow band off, but it is what it is. You got gold on the top, silver on the bottom. What's that mean, Trent, when you get a gold top and silver on the bottom?
I don't know. You tell us.
I think it means you recycled. This is one time, Trent. Have I told this story on here before? That I went to the store and I was buying cheap toilet paper, and I was like, "What's the cheapest on the side?" Like, "Oh, here it is." And I just grabbed this package of cheap toilet paper because that's all I needed. And I get home, man. I'm like wiping my ass. This is probably TMI, and I'm like looking at the packaging. I'm like, recycled toilet paper. Huh. I really hope they didn't recycle this toilet paper. Maybe it came from another type of paper. I really hope that was another type of paper because I was like, what the heck is going on here? So anyways, guys, on that note, I'm going to crack this glass. We're going to get a nice pour, and we're going to see what it is.
Don't crack the glass. Crack the can.
That's okay. I got it from Goodwill. I'll get another one. Right. But it's my pop. Oh, not too bad pop. It kind of had a little to it. I'm going to pour it up. Trent, what color do you think this Crush is going to be? And Polymark, I'll give you a poll. If it's not triple IPA, it's not the same color as Trent's.
I'm going to say it's like an amber.
An amber? Here we go. It actually kind of looks more like one of yours. See the nice orange color to it?
Yeah.
See, Trent?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. It's down here. It was just a bad pour. I don't know. It's kind of a lagery, I guess. It
Yeah.
like a lager to me.
Yeah, just a clear lager, like a light beer. Oh,
Yeah,
Michelob Ultra.
I'm gonna give you a little sip while I wait for this foam to come down.
Yes, sir.
Wow, that's kind of bitter, a little bitter, but it does pack a punch of that tangerine mango. You can feel that, especially in the aftertaste. Wow, that's pretty good.
Yes, sir. I've got ASMR pop right here. Well, let me share my screen real quick.
Oh, I'm just kidding. You're sharing the screen.
ASMR pop.
What do you got over there?
I'm supposed to say what the beer is first. We've got Ulterior Motives.
I do like that can art.
North Park Beer Company. This is a triple dry hop hazy double IPA coming in at 8.5% on the dot. This is brewed with Citra, Raquel, and Rawaka.
Hey, come stick this on the thing, Christian. I have the Great Wall of Sticks on my safe.
Here's the pour.
Careful.
As opposed to the rich. And with Bitcoin targeting 48K, a lot of people are feeling poor right now. But it's okay. If they hold till 2030, they're definitely going to be the rich. So there you
go. Mine's bigger than Trent's. I got more foam than you. It was the pour. Mine's also not Monkish Brewery either, too.
Here's we got no one in here right now. Here's a pour from the other day. I just posted it in the Discord right now.
Discord. No one in here. We had 3 people over on Rumble and 4 people on Kick.
Well, you know what I mean.
You know, what Trent's saying is you guys matter too.
Yeah. Look at that.
That's so fine, man. You know that little monkish symbol makes me think. Have you ever seen Black Clover?
No.
The answer is no. It's an anime TV show. I can almost single-handedly say that you probably have never seen a single anime. I'm pretty confident saying that.
Wait. I grew up on Dragon Ball Z.
That's like 1. That doesn't count. What's up, Flight Fan? I just watched the initial Bitcoin live once Shanghai's futures opens. Bitcoin dropped. Did you?
Ooh.
So does that mean we're gonna pump? We're gonna buy the dip?
Yeah. We'll see, man. You know, I am expecting 58K. I don't know like by tomorrow or anything, but you know, definitely gonna grind down there.
Oh, we're at 63 right now.
Yeah, I mean, we're just like a stone's throw away.
I mean, come on, guys. You can't say we haven't been bearish on the channel and we've been dead on balls accurate. And our numbers are going down because we're so good at this that people can't handle the raw factor, man. They need a little bit of padding. You know what I see in the charts, Trent? I see a triple head and shoulders. There's a bigger shoulder, there's a little shoulder, and there's a littler head. A triple bilateral top.
It's just the head is under that left shoulder, though.
That's okay. It could be ugly.
Yeah, right. I get what you're saying.
What's up, Chris? Has issues? What's up, dudes? I got SHX, XRP, Ondo, XDC, and Flare. Anything not connected to Epstein? Am I right? I do. You really want? I'll tell you something. You could try to get out of any coins that aren't connected to Epstein. But more likely, that guy was a financial guy, which he was, and he probably had other financial guys buy everything and anything. So I don't think you can be able to get out of not getting out of anything that he didn't touch.
Cardano, midnight.
but I do like SAX. I do like XRP. I do like Ondo. I just hope it's not the flavor of the week because I think it's a top RWA play, in my own opinion.
I like XRP. I like Ondo.
Yes, ETHgate. They did get a free pass, and nobody ever talks about it.
Yeah.
Nobody. I will never forget ETHgate. Trent was part of ETHgate, guys. He used to work for the SEC before he worked for Ben. That's why Ben picked him up.
Hey, but Ben was one of the only people covering ETHgate.
Carlos has ever touched the Hosk is the man.
Exactly. He really is the man, bro. He really is. Like everyone's gonna see. Everyone's gonna find out. Yeah, ETHgate. So I like XRP. I like Ondo. I like XDC, and I like Flare. I don't know what SHX is though. So there you go.
Oh, that's a Dex on top of Stellar Lumens.
Oh, he said, "Where's the buy me a beer link, gents?" I don't know. I haven't had my wife or our thumbnail girl make.
You know, we thought about it. Okay, so the question is, it is now for sure on the agenda, but the question is, how do we make it?
Yes.
You know, and Trent and I are very talented at a lot of things, and artisticness of creating a beautiful like a QR code with a beer in the center of it. It's not our strongest suit, but it is coming.
Yes.
Stronghold directly tied to XLM and Ripple. Is Stronghold tied to Ripple? Because I knew it was XLM. I just didn't think well, XLM and Ripple aren't really tied together. They have Chris Larson, which he is a one-of-a-kind human being in all areas of walking life.
What we're gonna do is make a QR code, and it'll go to a link tree, and it'll have like.
I'm gonna get it as a sticker and put it on my shirt.
the link tree will have a Cash App, Venmo, and a USDT address. Keep it simple. Tacos Jen. Hey, so I'll show you guys this, Chris and Flight Fan, since you're in here. I might show it more. I might show it again if more people will hop on the live. But I've decided today, officially. Now, I've been working on this in the background for a month now, or a little over a month. And I've decided that on my Funded Next trading account, and I'm going to talk more about this platform in the days to come, just because we'll be getting our affiliate link here within the next 48 hours or so. That my KYC just has to process. That's all it is. But I've decided that on this platform, I'm going to show every single trade that I make over the course of this year, win or lose. So this is going back to my start date is January 5th. And I haven't been trading like a crazy person this year yet. I've got a lot of other irons in the fire and, stuff that I'm working on and stuff going on.
Shorting or longing? Or
shorting. So anyways, without further ado, here is every trade that I've made on this platform since January.
Wait.
Oh, yeah.
Wait. Straighten your hat.
You sound like my wife.
How do you get the hair right there, Trent? Like right in the middle of your lip. Like, how did you get that? Like, look at me. Right?
I don't know.
Look, see right here. I can't grow it right there. How did you get that?
I don't know. So here's my screen record. There's a couple losses there. $18, $8, $1.78.
Can we make it bigger, Trent?
That's as big as I can make it, I think.
You try getting forward.
There we go.
That's pretty good.
I got it. Here, I'll go back to the beginning then.
Guys, look at his phone. It's almost dead too. He's running low. He's been trading so much today.
So there's $18 loss, $8 loss, $1.78. There's an $9.11 win, $32 loss, $3 loss. Hey, racking up those $100 plus wins. $10 loss, racking up that $242. And so you can see my total profit down here in the bottom left for the year. This is been a little over a month now. I know it's not that impressive, but I'm up $2,500 since January 5th. And that's again, I haven't been trading like a crazy person. Got a bunch of other stuff going on in my life, but regardless of whether it's impressive or not, I've just decided that it's better for our brand if I say, you know what, I'm just going to show by the end of the year, I'm going to show whatever it is. So there you go. It's the transparency, I think that we're not just doing it for brand attention, although guys, we do have to think that way. I'm just being honest. So I'm not just doing it for that, but I do think that this idea is going to pay off in the long run. Not everyone is out there showing their losses or showing the actual dollar amount, for that matter. So, I do think. Are you
using leverage on those?
So this is technically spot. This is technically spot, but it's a $25,000 account that I'm working with. So, I can throw $10,000 onto a spot trade, and it's. And the more you start, this was an adjustment for me to think like this, guys. I started using, and it's no shade on any of those exchanges. Look, BidFi and BTCC are our partners. We love them. You should love them too. They're great. But this was an adjustment for me to start thinking like this. I started using Bybit to leverage trade XRP in 2021. And I went from Bybit to Femex to, well, really just to BidFi next, right? And now, you know, BidFi and BTCC. But point is, like, I made a Bybit account in 2021 to leverage trade XRP with, and like everyone does, I got wrecked. Like, the more you start to think like this, the more sense it starts to make. Wouldn't you rather trade $10,000 on spot than $1,000 on 10x leverage? Right? Like, you know, the reason why is because you don't have that liquidation price looming over you. You know, if the numbers start to move a little bit, you're like, it's way easier to cut off your trade when you need to cut it off without all the emotion behind it. And it just makes so much more sense. And in a way, this is, anyways, I'll talk more about the platform later in the days to come. But, you know, spot trading has its perks. It has its advantages. So, yeah, I mean, anyways, there you go.
There you go, guys. Raw dogging it, guys. We're giving you real data, real P&L.
Yeah.
Something that's hard to come by nowadays, especially in this market.
Yeah.
So we're coming on in. Like Trent said, liquidation's 28%. Plus, when you do spot, you're one of the people, like Trent said, who are getting liquidated, who's causing the price to go down and have forced to sell.
Yeah.
And let's head on over to the ETFs. What's going on today with Bitcoin? Guys, heading into USD. We have Grayscale. They sold 13 million. Fidelity sold 27 million. Arkham sold 9.2. BitB sold 43 million. If I'm not mistaken, too, I think BitB is BitMine. And you know what that means? They're selling to buy more Ethereum. I got HODL 6.4 million. Coming to an $87 million loss for Bitcoin. We're going to jump over to Mr. Ethereum over here, Mr. Tom Lee. We're going to call it, in honor of Tom Lee, we're going to call it Ethereum now. Ethereum
That does go to 50 cents. Does it matter?
No.
Yeah.
Especially if you trade spot. You just buy more.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Yeah. Fidelity Capital is down 1.4 million. Van Eck sold 2.7 million. Brings Ethereum's loss to 4.1. It's actually not that bad, to be totally honest with you guys. And we're going to jump over to Solana. In honor of Tom Lee, we will not call it Talana. We're going to call it Solana. Solana came up today, guys. It did. Bitwise bought $6.3 million. Grayscale, actually, you know what, Trent? I didn't really realize this, but Bitwise has been DCAing into Solana pretty hard. Grayscale put 800K in it, and Fidelity Capital put 900K in it, totaling 8 million. The best ETF of the day. Plus, guys, I don't think Solana's going anywhere. I think it's going to be a good buy, good hold.
Yeah.
Would you rather hold $10,000 of Solana or $10,000 of XRP, Trent?
XRP.
No thoughts. Well, XRP didn't take any money in today.
I don't care. I hate Solana.
You hate Solana?
I do.
Would you agree with Crow's theory that somewhat Solana was used to pay influencers to badmouth Cardano? Do you think that's actually true?
I do actually think that's true.
If that is true, and can people prove? If people end up being able to prove it later, could they be sued for defamation?
I'm not sure they can. I mean, there's not much regulation in the space to begin with. You know, like
Vision
you have to apply rules from other markets to be able to do that, right? But like, I don't know. Okay, look at Coke and Pepsi back in the 90s. Like, didn't Pepsi like basically run a smear campaign against Coke? Like, I don't know. Like, is that illegal, or is it just competition? Is it just dirty boxing? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I I don't necessarily want if it's true, which I can't prove it. Okay, I can't. But if it is true, and I think it is, I'm not saying I want Solana to get sued. I mean, I don't.
I don't know. You think they should repay the penance for the damages they cost?
I don't know. I don't think I care. I just think that it's competition. And if that's the way that they want to compete, well, I just think that
Yes.
I just think Cardano is going to prove itself in the long run. And I don't know if they necessarily caused, a bunch of loss. Like, everything goes down, and let Solana get a bigger market cap, and then let it all flow into Cardano by 2030. Like, I'm not saying it will all flow into Cardano. I think they're both going to have their share of the market for sure. But I don't know.
Well, Vision Pulse Fatboy says XRP has been down for 9 years. Hell nah, he says. Well, that's funny because when I bought XRP, like 3-4 years ago, I bought it at 20 cents. So even if it goes to 50 cents, I'm still up 2.5x my money.
Yeah, my average entry price on XRP was like 48 cents, and sold a bunch of it over $3. Like, I how can I not be happy with that?
Yeah.
Like, my only
XRP
regret
in 2017 was $3.88. It was only $3.88. Hang on, I'm raging right now. I'm ranting. XRP, how long, Pepe? It was $3.88. Like 45 minutes. So your facts are wrong, number one. Number two, you're also wrong because they removed that wick to that number was removed from Binance because they were like, you can't validate it.
Oh.
Tom Katz on Kick said he wants to stream with you. He is live right now. Oh, that's an ad. I don't even know who Tom Katz is. Well, if he wants to stream with you and he's live right now, why doesn't he just invite me to a stream?
Yeah. Well, no offense to our Kick audience, but tell him to come comment on YouTube. And then we'll know he's real.
Yeah. Tom Katz.
Even how are facts wrong? Well, I mean, look, to begin with, Pepe, number one, and I know this is just mincing words, but number one, it was technically like January 1st, 2018, wasn't it? The all-time high. Also, yes, it was very short-lived. So, with the added token supply, the market cap did make a new all-time high, Pepe. The market cap absolutely did make a new all-time high this last year. Okay, so that is very important.
And the amount of tokens are in circulation.
Right.
That's a lot.
Right. Yeah, the market cap did make a new all-time high. And XRP held above $3 for a substantial amount of time in this last round.
It only came down because the Bitcoin came down.
Yeah, right. It gave you time to take profits. Like, it was not just a one and done. Like, but it was a one and done back in 2018, right? So, he says, Chris says, I was buying ADA back in the day for 2.5 cents staking. Came across XRP because I was past at Bitcoin, traded it into XRP because it was 17 cents. I love the letter Q. Dang, good shit, Chris.
Yeah, Chris has been on point, man. On point. Hey, another thing, too, the circulating supply of XRP is like nearly doubled. It was like 61 billion of XRP is circulating, and I swear it was like 30 billion or less because is it like every month or is it every quarter? Like Ripple releases like 1 billion tokens in there, and it doesn't even affect the supply either. They just release them because they're like trying to just balance their portfolio so they're not as centralized anymore. They're trying to help stop what they're trying to that people are worried about, and they have a war chest, almost all war chests right now. how much money they got back then. They can probably sit dormant for 50 years and then go live, which I hope they don't do that. But I'm just saying facts.
Yeah. Well, let me look at the alt. Okay, let me put this on the screen.
I have
stage.
I have XRP up right now.
Well, on CoinMarketCap, I'm going to show the share this tab instead. Okay, so look, here's your January 2018 peak. This is by market cap. So look, it absolutely did make a new all-time high by market cap. Look at it. Like here's the peak back here at $121 billion. The peak in July of last year for market cap was $161 billion. Okay, so it did make a new all-time high by market cap for, by
and you know what, dude?
know,
On top of this,
or something.
Pepe wasn't even a fart's thought in 2017. That's how how small utility Pepe has compared to XRP. You're like the little snappy youngster, and we're the old grandpa, man. We're like, get over here, you young whippersnapper. I'm gonna smack your ass. Oh, you don't like being spanked anymore? Oh yeah, I forgot you're one of those millennial people. I'll teach you something. Come here. We'll show you what a utility is.
Yeah, but look, that's important though. Like, I can't stop laughing at that. Pepe is down as bad as XRP, not as down as bad as XRP or ADA. We'll see, bro. We'll see. Man.
Pepe to 0. Yeah, you're gonna get trolled. You know, you can't. Hey, no, it's not meant for kids, but you can't bullshit a bullshitter. You know, being a troll has ran in my family longer than you've been alive. Dropping truth bombs on you right now. These are called street facts. I'll teach you something about these alleyways. I'm on one today. Let it rip. That's why I told you to buy old coins. That's why I told you to buy old coins. I've been saying the Dino coins for the longest time.
Are you saying that's why I told you not to buy old coins? But why? Why is old bad? Like, don't buy Bitcoin then.
Hey, don't buy gold, okay? You why don't you just, if gold's so worthless, you should just give it to me, because that's the oldest form of currency ever. I'll take all the gold in the world. You know, the Egyptians used gold. You can probably still find that gold circulating. Can you find Pepe coins? I wonder if the Egyptians had a troll. Like, I wonder if that was like Anubis. Look, I got the Anubis.
ADA, Crow, XRP will not be around by 20, but Pepe will.
Hey, we should have a bet on this. You know, we should have a poly market. I like this idea. Let's see how the real winners play this one out. You know, Pepe, I want you to take all your Pepe you have and put it in that poly market. I'll take all the XRP I have and we'll wager on this. Yeah, you like this, huh? More volume than all those coins. Oh, Pepe does, doesn't it? Yeah, so we should wager on this. We should wager on this. You guys want to?
Literally, all 3 of those coins are going to be here in 2030.
I'm putting a poll up, Trent. We'll scratch this out.
Yeah. ADA, Crow, XRP, and Pepe. Which one won't be here in 2030?
Yeah.
Like, hey, no, can't argue with that, Pepe. Can't argue with that. Like, it's you may, if that's true, I mean, I don't know. If that's true, then like good move, but that doesn't. That is at the end of the day, though, anecdotal evidence. That is a person who won the lottery on Pepe. Okay, and I'm not saying that you weren't smart in doing it. I'm just saying that, I don't know, man. Like, someone buying anything that sticks around for any length of time at launch had a similar story at one point. There's someone out there that made millions of dollars buying Polkadot at launch. It doesn't mean that Polkadot is going to stick around, right? It's anecdotal evidence. Like, that's great for you. Polkadot is going to stick around. If that's true, props. Like, bro, for real, props if that's true. But at the end of the day, it is still anecdotal evidence. You're making an argument based on your experience, and your experience is not the norm. So, you know. He says has more volume than all those coins. Let's talk about market cap then.
Trent, did you vote in the poll?
Oh, not yet. Let me see.
It won't let me vote, so Pepe can't vote. We'll make it even.
Which one won't be here in 2030? Pepe for sure.
I told you, you mess with the troll of kings of trolls. Pepe's 24-hour volume trend is 324 million. XRP's volume right now is 3 billion.
No way. There's no way that it does more volume than those coins. There's
Cardano, you closer to Cardano, but Cardano still's got you beat, man. Cardano did almost 400 million.
Yeah,
they did 389, so you're still down.
Right.
And that's what the Cardano sell off at down 10% today.
Right.
Pepe, what do you do? Trent, look at this. So I'm sharing my. Oh, you shared your screen. Okay, I'll share it too when you're done.
Oh, sorry. No, I'm not.
Oh.
Sorry, I didn't mean to be on there.
Okay, so here's my screen. Got it. Okay, so here's Pepe, 1.64 billion. BitTensor, Tau, does almost the same as Pepe. You got Aster doing more than Pepe. You have Aave doing more than Pepe. How many people use Aave? Let's just be real. You know? You got Mantle, that's not doing very much. Polkadot could go away, I don't care. Pax Gold's doing better. You got Sweeze doing better. You do about as much as Zcash, which I'm not crapping on Pepe. You do know I think Pepe is probably one of the top memes. Cardano's got you beat. Bitcoin Cash got you beat. Dogecoin's got you 3x beat. If you want to be the king of all memes, you got to at least catch up to Dogecoin. And I feel like that's a thing. Tron's got you beat, and nobody buys Tron.
Pepe will never dethrone Dogecoin.
BNB, I don't know. I think it could, but it's going to be a while. BNB's got you beat. XRP's got you beat. Ethereum's got you beat.
A lot of coins didn't get to all-time high, Pepe. Like, the market is changing. There are tech stocks that after the dot-com bubble, like, there were tech stocks that probably basically spent 2 trading cycles, just doing nothing, right?
I bet you Trump's going to do better.
Pumping up, not making a new all-time high, and then going on to make a new all-time high in the next decade. Like, these altcoins, all of them, yes, even Cardano, as much as I love it, these altcoins are not mature, right? So, we'll see, man. We will see. Pepe now has over 2 million holders. Okay, good.
Still doesn't have XRP beat. XRP has 510,000 holders that we know of. Pepe.
What's up, FX Music? Look, Pepe, before you talk about XRP, let's see Pepe beat Dogecoin. Let's see it rise to the top of its niche.
Well, this CoinMarketCap says that Pepe holders, there's 4,000 more holders than XRP. But you know how many of them aren't banks?
Well,
how many Michael Saylors out there holding Pepe and going to go, I'm just going to buy Pepe every day?
But it actually says 514K. Vision is saying 2 million holders. So what gives?
XRP has bots. No, Pepe has bots. Pepe is known for trolling. You can't even use that argument. Hell no. XRP doesn't even need to have bots.
Yeah, Bank of America is just a big bot.
Yeah, exactly what it is. Sorry, Chase, JP Morgan. I guess you're not real either. That's ridiculous. Don't be ridiculous, Pepe.
Guys, welcome to the Brew Crew. Welcome to the Brew Crew. Don't be ridiculous.
Yeah, this isn't financial advice. It's just for entertainment.
Yeah.
Look at Pepe. It still has unlocks coming out. We're only halfway unlocked. There's going to be more unlocks happening on Pepe. Oh my gosh. How? The team's holding 7%, Pepe. 7%. They've been selling too. Look at that. It was one guy that's not even part of the team that holds 13.3%. Another guy who's not part of the team holds 6.13%. My goodness. Dude, top 10 holders hold 40% of Pepe. Almost half. 4/10. The top 10 hold majority on this, but because it's all their wallets.
$1.33 is actually not too shabby for XRP, yeah.
Right now. What's ADA at?
Like 26 cents or something.
No, not ADA like that. ADA, their actual price holders.
Oh.
It doesn't even say the holders. That's because ADA's so decentralized, they can't even figure it out. They're like, it's so minuscule amount split all across the board. They're like, there's no centralized entity holding it. You explained that.
Right.
There was actually some interesting news I heard today, Trent. You know who is buying on XRP? It was some XRP news today. XRP is being bought up. I think it was by Arkansas or Arizona. They're adding it to their treasury wallet. Hey, we have somebody over here on Kick. Oh no, there's another spam. We'll make his day. No one's buying XRP. Well, I don't know about that, man. I mean, let's just see if the article is over here on Cointelegraph, because that would be interesting. Standard Chart is 62 trillion stablecoin call for Trim's T-bill impact. Bitcoin's quality, Bitcoin. I wonder if it's in here. Because I was listening to it and like, that's so cool. Trump crypto company says coordinated attack on stablecoin failed. Interesting. It's Will Liberty news, Trent. Is Will Liberty up today? A coordinated attack has launched against USD1 this morning. Attackers hacked several Will Liberty Financial co-founder accounts, paid influencers to spread FUD, and open master Will Liberty 5 shorts to profit from the manufactured chaos. It didn't work. Thanks to USD1's sound mint and redeemed mechanism and full one-to-one backing, we are trading steadily at par. No scammer can shake the long-term commitment for the entire Will Liberty Finance team and co-founders to the USD1. We encourage users to rely only on verified channels for accurate information. Boom, baby. That's because there's all those Trump haters out there. Bitcoin back to record field levels as it wipes weekend gains. Yeah, we expected that. We've been bearish on the channel. You guys heard us be bearish for the longest time. Michael Saylor says quantum threat to Bitcoin is more than 10 years away. I think it's probably farther than that.
Yeah.
Did you know that's Michael Saylor's wife? He's actually married. I'm just kidding, Trent. Did Michael Saylor buy more Bitcoin today, Trent?
Probably. I don't know.
How much you probably
WLFI is down all on its all-time chart. It's down 65%. On the last 24 hours, it's only down 4%. So I guess no one cares about the attack. So.
Well, I guess even with all that FUD, they said that they can't depeg the USD1.
Yeah.
So Michael Saylor bought 592 Bitcoins today, Trent. At the average price of $67,286, acquisition cost of $40 million, brings his total to $724. Do you think Michael Saylor does the math himself when he looks at his Bitcoins? So he's like, okay, we bought another 592. Like, do you think he goes down to the dollar to make sure that one Bitcoin's missing?
Absolutely.
Because I feel like
and not
really
just him, it's being double and triple checked.
I feel like it'd be so easy to just slip one Bitcoin away.
Right.
It's on the blockchain, man. They'll catch you sooner than later.
Okay, Vision. This cycle ADA went above 80 cents, by the way.
No, it didn't.
Yeah, I did.
No, it didn't. I want you to prove me wrong.
But Vision, that's a lot of coins. A lot. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Look, on the Trump tweet about it being included in the strategic reserve, it pumped to like $1.20. Okay, you have the exact chart. Okay, so do I.
Isn't the chart same for everybody?
Yeah.
Also, did you hear about that crypto company today, Trent, that they sold all their Bitcoin reserves and all the coins that they have mined? They said they're not bearish on Bitcoin. They just think that I can't remember what the excuse was. It's something to do with like they want to accumulate more at a lower price.
Yeah.
ADA definitely hit above $1. And you know what? Let's put your Pepe on it. We should bet some Pepe on this. I like making bets when I know I'm right.
On December 7th, 2024.
You could pull it up too, Trent, if you want.
On December 7th, 2024, it hit $1.21.
Right here, it hit. Scoot over a little bit. Its high was.
And January 18th,
$1
last year, it hit $1.10. So.
It was $1.17 last year.
Yeah.
In March.
So under a 3x for its all-time high, guys.
Minimized.
Guys, again, there are very successful tech stocks today.
That's not what I wanted.
That made these kinds of moves post .com bubble.
How do you unhide this?
So my premise is that Cardano is going to be revolutionary in the field of decentralized smart contracts and layer ones, and it's also powering the security and settlement layer behind Midnight, which is absolutely the most innovative blockchain to ever be created. My premise is that Cardano is going to onboard the 2/3 world, and it's going to hit a $1 trillion market cap at some point in the 2030s. And so based on that premise, look, there are tech stocks that moved like this post .com bubble that went on to be very, very, very successful. Right? So
strategy.
Yeah.
They were asleep for all such strategies out of nowhere in the top S&P 100,
Yeah, so guys, this is not abnormal price action for Cardano. This is abnormal in the historic crypto cycles. That's the only thing that's abnormal about it. But if you use that as an argument, guys, most things did what Cardano did. Most altcoins did not hit an all-time high. Okay, so you can't really use that as an argument. You still have to do fundamental analysis, and you have to you have to see where the fundamental analysis takes you into the next decade and decide whether you have conviction or not. That's because everyone is buying memes, but that's not sustainable, Pepe. It's not sustainable. Everyone can't just be buying memes for the next 20 years. Like, it's not going to work that way.
You want to chart something, Trent?
Sure.
I'm in top gainers right now. I don't quite know what you want to chart. We've been watching Siren for a while, and Pippin pumped today. Pippin's up 15%, so we may be getting ready for a short again. Hey, Pepe. Hey, did you see Pippin's volume, Pepe? It's a 1.4 billion in the last 24 hours. That's a I don't know, like 4 or 5x what Pepe is at. Just for thought.
Just talk to me, Pepe. The day that Pepe passes Cardano's market cap, I will give you something. I don't know what yet, but we'll figure it out.
We'll give you a T-shirt that says Pepe's stronger than Cardano.
Yeah.
Custom made with the Pulse Bat Boy signature on there. When you want to chart Kite, Trent?
Oh yeah, for sure. First, I'm just seeing. Okay, hold on. I'll get off of this right now. But Pepe is number 41, guys. Come on, be for real. Be for real right now. Tell me how Pepe is any different than Pi.
Yeah, at least Pi I got for free, so it's even better than Pepe. I could literally take the Pi I mine for free and switch it for Pepe.
That's it. Case closed. Case closed.
I got like $1,200 from Pi.
Share this tab instead. Okay, what am I doing here? You said Kite?
Yeah. KITITYTE. Shit. Me. Words.
I'm a little buzzed right now. I don't know how that happened off of one beer, but
you didn't eat all day.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, if you haven't already, please go into the poll and fill out the poll for everybody. You will not make money in crypto unless you learn to buy the right coins.
yeah, like mining Pi for free.
You didn't have to buy it. You still don't have to buy it.
Yeah, and I hate Pi, but for the sake of the argument, like, I don't hate Pi. I just have a bad feeling.
Chris bought Pi. Oh, not Pi, but he was saying that I totally lost my train of thought. Chris said XRP has like a $51 billion war chest.
So on the 4 hour, Kite is interesting. Like, it's one of those coins. You'll see it T Square in the thing that I wrote and emailed you. But man, Kite is interesting right now in a market where nothing is really interesting. So I don't know. Like, if anyone is out there and wants to throw a flyer at something, I mean, this has a strong buy signal on the 4 hour. The trend catcher is green. Now, I do have to say, I think that, maybe that strong buy signal has already played out because, from the moment the buy signal came in, you have the hyperwave, topped out, the stochastic RSI topped out, the confluence bar has gone to bright red now, the money flow has turned red, the price is now below the trend catcher. So I'm not saying that this is going to keep going. Like, I think from the moment of the buy signal, I think you already had your like 6% pump over the course of 12 hours, which is pretty nice in a very bearish market, you know. But I don't know if you're going to get that much more out of it. You know, if you draw on top of these trend lines that Luxalgo gives you, then you see that you're in this range right here of converging trend lines. And I mean, look, as long as you set a tight stop loss, I don't hate a long right here. Do I think you're going to get anywhere with it?
Yes.
Maybe. I mean, you have this wick right up here, but I mean, I don't know. The thing is, you're right on top of support, these converging trend lines. So the risk reward ratio is perfectly fine to me. Like, you can risk literally less than 2% in order to bet on just not even breaking the upper trend line, but just coming. What happened? Just coming up to the top of it, like almost 10%. That's a 5-to-1 risk reward ratio. So
you think it could even keep pumping?
It could. It could. It could. I'm just saying it's at support, right? So like, if someone out there is itching to long something, and like you have a problem and you need to go to your local AA or NA chapter and say, hi, my name is Pepe and I'm a longaholic. Like, if you just have to long something to get it out of your system, I mean, this looks like a good candidate to me.
You know, it's interesting, Trent. Do you remember Jordan? He was one of the people who says the super chat really early on, kind of like when
Yes.
Paul was around, and
Yeah.
he was a big SPX guy, 6900.
Yes.
Huge. And I think XPX was like $1.20 at the time, and he was like, "Get in now! It's going to go to like $2 or I think he actually said like $20." Do you know what SPX is at right now?
What?
You should look at the chart.
All right. What's up, DCA?
Yeah, what's up, man?
Thanks for
Man,
coming on.
I haven't looked at the chart in a while. We're at 63K. Wow, dude, right? We've been saying, man, down, down, down. You know, it's probably reason why it's probably going down too is like the Mexico cartel. We got the Iran war. We have gold and silver sucking up liquidity, and everything's just kind of going to crap. Besides the Dow.
Ooh.
Yeah, no, I was like, I haven't looked at this in a while.
That's an all-time low.
Flavor of the week trend, what I would call that.
Oh my god.
I know some people who put a lot of money into this too, Trent. Like a lot.
Yeah, man, this is.
Can it come back, Trent? Is there a path?
I feel bad for some people right now. I need to make a video about this.
You should make a video about this, Trent. I mean, like, this was the flavor of the week, a classic example. Everybody was telling you this was the next biggest meme. Everybody get into it right now, and it was the quickest long-lived flash crash. You're negatives if you bought this.
It wasn't even supposed to be a meme. Like, you know.
It was supposed to repeat this. It was supposed to be like the S&P 500, right?
Yeah.
Which is funny because S&P 500 is crushing it.
Man. Imagine, let's just look at this, though. Look at the power of Luxalgo. If you had shorted the break of this trend line.
Is the green bullishness or is that?
The green?
Yeah.
Yeah, the green is bullish. If you had shorted the break of this trend line right here, even if you waited for the candle close, which was down here, and then you entered the short, not only would you have made 74%, you would have literally been in profit the entire length of the trade.
Oof. Trent, I'm in some of the comments just on CoinMarketCap, and usually they're kind of more bullish. And this guy says, "Dear God, please give me the strength to keep on persisting. Please help me become an ascendant eon. I've been DCAing since $1.50. Ooh. Implementation of trend scenario after the breakdown resistance of 33, testing resistance of 35 result. That guy was saying that we could go up 4.9%. SPX is forming potential double. Oh, this is double top. Early time bearish shift. That's February 19th. So it was still really low then. What did it get rugged?
This doesn't look like a rug, actually.
SPXL.
I don't know. This could come back, but like, here's what concerns me.
That's how some of these coins do, though. They die like this and they stay dead for like a whole year, and then that's when they shoot up later.
Yeah, there are a lot of coins right now where the take profit number 2 level on Luxalgo is literally at $0 and 0 cents. But look at this. On this one, the take profit number 1 is at $0 and 0 cents. It actually doesn't give you a take profit 2. It usually gives you 2 levels, a TP1 and a TP2. For this, it only has a TP1 and it's zeroed out.
Oof.
That's kind of scary.
Oh my goodness. Look at, when you're done, you should look up Plume Network.
Plume?
Yeah, PLUME.
Ooh, that's
It's RWA.
Yeah. So here's another one. The TP1 is at $0 and 0 cents. On the daily and the weekly, by the way.
You know what's another one you could look at too? I'm rapid firing shooting you.
Yeah.
Athena. You've heard of Athena before, right?
Oh yeah. Actually this one just recently broke the lower trend line. I mean, you could probably still.
Harlem's in here. What's up, Harlem? I haven't seen you in a hot minute. I'm down 4K in turbo, dude. I don't even want to look at my turbo bags. I'm so disappointed in this altcoin season. Turbo was like my pick, man. It should have ran. It looked so good, but damn it, dude. I'm down so much on SHIB, and actually I don't hold SHIB, but I'm down so much on turbo. I hate CCP says I'm ruined. I'm hodling forever, but still, I'm hodling forever too, man. I'm gonna work till I'm 70 at this rate.
It's a good thing that this rate is not gonna keep up.
I've actually seen some of those people that work till they're 70 and then they spent like their life savings like on medication for like their wife, and then they have to go back to work. Have you seen those people, Trent?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It's always sad. I would do it though. My wife's the best.
I wouldn't mind working when I'm old.
I'll probably still do this when I'm 70.
Still do this?
Well, we'll probably still do this. Yeah, why not? We'll probably come on like as a guest to our own show, but we'll probably run like a beer and cake thing. We'll probably
yeah. Okay, I hear you.
We'll probably walk around with a GoPro.
Yeah.
Guys, this is the hops. This is how we put the brown sugar in there, and then we add the vinegar later, and we boil it at 952 degrees because of technology with AI. This is how we advance the brewing expertise. If you boil brown sugar at this level, it actually evaporates into alcohol and then re-drips down onto the hops at the bottom of the barrel that's hollowed out. And from there, the vinegar absorbs into the brown sugar vapor, and it becomes pure alcohol at that point. Graciously rains down onto it, absorbs. Hops get dried out from that heat, and it just instantly takes in the moisture.
The only way I'm doing this show when we're 70 is if that's the conversation we're having.
And you're gonna be like, "What were you smoking when you got out?" You're like, we haven't done that in 30 years. Oh yeah. Like the guy Leon Lederman who got a Nobel Prize after being directed a Fermi lab and had to sell his Nobel Prize to pay for his own nursing home. I don't know who that is, but I do know the Nobel Prize guy actually created dynamite, and he found out they called him what did they call him? Like something terrible, like human devastation or something like that. And he's like, "That's related to my name." It's like, no, that doesn't work for me. And when he was passing away, he took his entire life savings and he dedicated it to the Peace Prize, and his name's Nobel, and it became the Nobel Peace Prize because he was trying to make his name better. Man, we just fell below 63K.
Hey, Harlem and ICP, I need you guys to know something. And you guys have probably both heard me say this in the past, but look, you are your own biggest asset. And I know I've said it before, you've probably heard me say it to other people before, but look, you need to hear me say it again. And you need to hear me say, I don't care how much you lost. Like, I took some big losses. Like, October 10th was the beginning of a lot of mess for a lot of people. Okay, so look, you are your own biggest asset, and not your bags, not the number on your Coinbase portfolio, not the number in your bank account. You are your own biggest asset. So honestly, trust in the Lord. Proverbs 1. Trust in the Lord. Lean not on your own understanding. In all of your ways, acknowledge him, and he will direct your paths. And you start there, and then you say, look, I'm going to invest in myself. I'm going to do this right this time. I'm going to understand that I am my own biggest asset, and so I need to invest in my education and my skill set and my mastery over my own emotions. Because here's the reason why. If a successful index fund gets you 8% a year, and look, we started off the stream. You guys didn't see this, those who came in later, but we started off the stream with me showing every trade that I've made on a platform called Funded Next. I've shown every trade that I've made since January 5th, and I'm going to show every trade that I make this year, win or loss. And so far, let's see here. So far, I'm up 10% on a 25K account. Okay, I'll replay it for you guys while I talk. So, I'm up 10% on a 25K account, and 8% a year is a very successful index fund. This is the reason why you are your own biggest asset. Because I beat 8% in a little over a month. Okay. And yeah, there's guys out there that are doing bigger and better than this. I don't care. I just care about me being content and happy in the Lord. Like,
You have guys like me who's not doing 8% right now a month, but who's just happy to have a good trade.
so, look, if you, is it that crazy to think that you guys are smart? I hate TCP and Harlem. You guys are smart people. You're not dumb. Do you think you can do 8% a month? That's actually not as easy as it sounds. But do you think you can do 8% a month? Like, come on.
Well, and like you beat yourself up too, but like think about everybody who bought, like, I'm looking at Echelon Prime right now. It's at 45 cents. Alex Becker was telling people to buy it at $20. Are you the guy who bought it at $20 is now down to 40 cents? Like, like
start over.
Someone always worse than you, man.
Start over. I hate CTP. Like, clean slate. Like,
Same with you, Harlem.
All of your losses are lessons now.
Yeah, and we have a God of opportunity, whether you believe in him or not believe in him. If you lost it, he could create an opportunity to gain it all back in even faster time.
Absolutely.
Like you didn't even miss it, man.
Absolutely.
And you know what else? I was thinking about this too this last year. Let's just say you may be feeling like you're down because you lost everything right now. Let's just say, hypothetically, everything to you was $10,000. Well, what if you made it this market and you made $1 million and then you lost everything back down to nothing? How would you feel then? And that's when you learn that lesson. You know, sometimes you're learning that lesson now when $10,000 is everything to you, but it's not going to be everything to you in the future. You know what I mean? It's better to learn this and understand that this is a walk in life. It's a journey. We've all hit rock bottom before, man. We've all hit rock bottom before. This isn't the first time, it's different feeling when you're an adult, but man, there's sometimes when I was a kid, I felt like I hit rock bottom. There's a lot of times when I was depressed as a teenager and I hit rock bottom. I haven't shared this publicly before, but there were times when I was so depressed as a young adult that I would close my eyes while I was driving my car because I didn't have a care about. I was putting the Lord to the test, and God protected me then, because God forbid what would have happened if I drove into a tree. I had a friend pass away like that this last couple of years ago, and I was devastated about it, and I still miss him to this day. You may feel like you're on the bottom, but you're not somebody else's bottom. Somebody else is way worse than you are. And Trent's brought this up before. Like, think about all the people who are shitting in the floors in Kenya. That's what they have. And guess what? They don't have a 401k. They don't have a pension. They don't have health benefits. When you get a loose tooth, guess what? They don't have time to help with that pain. You sit there and you suffer, or you pull it out yourself. They don't have pliers. I don't know what the hell they have to be able to help with that. You want to go to the witch doctor and try to get some medication. That's what they have. You know what I mean? Like, our bottom isn't a bottom. Right.
CTP, you say, I hear you about this comment right here, and then I didn't see this one up here, and then it's a little funny. I don't know if you meant it to be funny or not, but and then there's this comment here. Well, the thing is, I hate CTP. Like, my wife is the first girl that I ever dated, and I was 24 years old when we met. And so, hey, like, I get, I get the emotional sentiment. I mean, I get it a little bit, like when you're watching everyone else meet people and settle down, and this and that, and it seems like it comes easy for other people, and it's never seemed like it came easy for you, and blah blah. But look, timing, like, the thing is, are you a member of a Bible-based church? that's the place to find somebody. That's the place to find a partner that's like equally yoked with you and loves Jesus and wants like has a vision for the things of God, like that
And
do that and watch things change in your life.
Do that, yeah. And I was listening to somebody talk the other day. He just went through a divorce, and he's like, he's been married for like I don't know, like 10 years. Like the whole world's changed in dating aspect, but he didn't want to do it digitally. He's like, I don't want to meet someone online. I want to go through and talk to him. And you really have to. He was like at his church. He's like, I just invite women over and say, hi, how are you? My name is Trent, and I want. What are you into? And he goes, she's like, oh, me and my husband. He goes, oh, okay, that door shut. And then he just goes and invites another girl. It's okay for them to say no. It's okay to say to your husband. You just get out there and have a conversation. You're just looking, oh, I really like you. Like, well, maybe I'll see you next week. And you buy her a coffee and kind of start that way. That's all you have to do. Don't be afraid of rejection. Oh, you got the wrong idea. You're like, nah, it's okay. I'll just move on. I didn't have the right idea, but you were putting out the bad vibes. That's just it, man. You just got to keep going, dude.
Look at DCA over here, like giving us a little nudge to be like, hey, get back to crypto.
I told you Bitcoin fell below 63.
Oh, did it? Yeah.
Yeah, while we were talking.
Yeah, I'm sure it did.
It just nibbled. It just took a little nibble.
Yeah, I mean,
But I'm not surprised. I told you guys, man, we're going down to 48 at least.
Yeah.
And then we're going all in.
I actually think we're gonna bounce before 48, and then we're gonna flush down. Like we're already getting, and we have a lot more to go. Don't get me wrong.
GIG says bear for the second time. He wants us to really look at bear. You have a 53K target? Nah, it's going lower. Yeah. I'll probably market that.
Yeah.
Never take a loan out IACCP to buy crypto.
Bear, you said?
Yeah, you won't be able to find it.
Oh, well.
I know you won't be able to find it because it's hard to find.
Then
I have it right here. It's actually called Teddy Bear, and it's on Pulse Chain. And if you look at it's Bear Wrap Pulse on Pulse Chain, Pulse V2 Pulse. And it took me a while to find it. I had to go through and like look for it. I never leveraged or ETC'd. Well, Trent's trading right now without leverage, so you don't need leverage.
Yeah.
Looks like it's going lower on the 1 hour, 4 hour. Rejection off the 200. Strength, Stokes and strength are losing. The VWAP's coming down. We had a trigger wave that brought us up to the 200. Let's go to the 8 hour. 8 hours a trigger wave. It still says it could go a little bit more in the 8 hour. 12 hour says we could still have more to go. So short term price volatility, trade sideways possibly. We're hitting the 21 right now on the 12 hour. Daily, we did get the anchor trigger wave. I'm more confident that we'll have more upside.
Yeah.
The lower time frames, I'm a little nervous, but the bigger time frames have more pull. So trade without emotion. Take a shot at this. If you make it, you make it. If you don't, you don't. A 2-day also looks like an anchor trigger waves coming in. So yeah, this actually could play out. This could be bullish. It isn't a diamond pattern. Diamond patterns tend to be bearish, even though I just said it's bullish. But if it plays out, plays out. So sometimes you got to take those shots. It feels pretty good to me to take that shot. I would be eyeballing maybe not take profit. Oops, not take profit, but like order. Put an order in to buy like at the 21, the 50. This looks like a nice sweet spot right here at 0.4088 E negative to this 8th power.
Yeah.
You want to wrap it up, Trent?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, guys. I just want to say I hate CCP. Thanks for coming on in. DCA and Preg, thanks for coming on in. GIGTV, thanks for coming on in. DCA, again, thanks for coming on in. Man, I hope Bitcoin can rebound and this was the bottom, but I don't think it is. I hate CCP, brother. Keep your head up, man. My grandpa used to say, look up. Sometimes having a girlfriend isn't everything. His girlfriend killed him with rat poison. So Just remember that. And then I know somebody else. I don't really know him. It was like a friend of a friend of a friend who took a life insurance out on somebody and then murdered him. So, and you can do that without permission. So, sometimes it may not look like it, but there is a reason why you are where you are. Harlem fashion, man, I feel you, bro. Turbo. We'll pick ourselves back up, man. We'll be great and bigger and forever to come. I took a pretty nasty hit too. Vision Pulse Fat Boy, Pepe, I'm just trolling you back. Nothing but love. If you're still here, nothing but love. JFX Music. I had to sell my Pepe a few months ago. That's terrible, JFX. I hope you can accumulate your Pepe at a cheaper price and tell Pepe he's wrong about Pepe. So scrolling up. Chris has issues. Thank you for coming on in, Chris, man. You had some killer buys. It's great hearing your story, man. Sometimes we need a little positivity in this dark times in crypto. But it's okay. It won't last forever. Guys, thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of the show. I just want to say stay blessed, be blessed. T-Square and Trent. All right, out. And we'll be back tomorrow at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Maybe 7:03. Depends if I'm running late. Sometimes I have to take a dump at 6:55 out of nowhere. But that's your internal clock. All right, later. Thank you guys for tuning in. Stay blessed. Be blessed. T-Square. Out.